All right. Hello, everyone. Adrenaluke here. Today, I had the best race I've ever had. I know that's a very bold statement to make, but you're going to see exactly why when you watch this race. Before I roll the footage of the race, there's two things I want to get off my chest real quick. One, I want to give a huge shout out and a big thank you to somebody named E. Scott John, who's been a friend of mine for a long time. And he was in the chat during the live stream when I was live streaming this race you're about to watch. And he was kind of acting as a spotter, so to speak. And he was giving me call outs during the whole time of the time gap between me and someone else, or the amount of fuel. And he would tell me what fuel mapping to switch to. And he was basically acting as a spotter. And I didn't even ask him to. He was just doing it out of his own generosity, out of the blue. And I'm like, okay, I can work with this. And it really helped a lot, and I could focus on my racing instead of being distracted looking at all that stuff myself at the same time of trying to focus on my driving. I didn't even ask him for this favor. He just did it out of generosity. And E. Scott John, I can't thank you enough for that. You are the hero of the day in this race. But there's many other reasons besides that too on why this race was definitely my favorite race I've ever had. It's just such an amazing race for so many reasons. And you guys are going to see exactly why. This race was a mixed bag of a lot of emotions. Obviously me, you can see me now after the race, how happy I am and joyful, saying it's the best race ever. So there's that emotion of the celebration afterwards. But there was also emotions of, having suspense a lot in certain moments and not knowing what's going to happen, with this being a 30-minute endurance race at Watkins Glen, where all three tires are required. You had to be on the hards, the mediums, and the softs at least once during the race. The refueling speed in the pits was really slow. A lot of variables in there, which creates for the pit strategy to be arguably the most important thing of the whole race. This was a race that was mostly determined by pit strategy. And that makes it to where a lot of the time I had no idea what was going to happen. Because you have no idea if your opponents are using better tires than you, unless if, Scott was giving me call-outs on that. But otherwise, I didn't know if they were running a more aggressive fuel mapping, how much fuel they had left. I didn't know if they were going to pit soon. There were so many variables that were unknown about this. It made it so exciting. And I didn't know what I was going to think of it going into it. But coming out of it, I can confidently say that this was my favorite race I've ever had. And I definitely wanted to share this with you guys. But there's another thing I want to say, and I want to get this off my chest real quick. With me saying that it was a mixed bag of emotions, there was one instance where I had an incident with somebody else on lap number 3 of this race. It's nothing major, but I do want to just, be vulnerable here and say I probably was more tense and more irritated with what was going on than I should have ever been. And it's embarrassing on my part. It's not really the best me that I want to put out there, and it's not a good look. And so it is a little bit embarrassing that that's there for everyone to see, but I'm not going to hide it from you guys. And I'm just going to say that that's something that I'm working on. I can get a little tense during racing. Now, the incident that I had with someone in lap number 3, since this is a community league, I did reach out to him after the race politely, respectfully, and I basically told him, look, man, I was a little irritated with what happened. I don't think you were being obnoxious, but I think, you doing 3 position changes or 2 position changes to block in a small stretch was excessive, but I also shouldn't have got that irritated from it. And I apologized to him and said, there was contact made between us in the next turn after that. And with me still being irritated, my judgment was clouded. And I apologized to him and said, I probably should have waited. And I think even in my live stream, you can hear me say, I'm not waiting, that was on you because you blocked me or whatever I said. I just want to say right here, I take that back. That was not really the best way for me to behave. And I'm working on getting better at that. Now, that's not me saying that every single instance I get in is my fault. But it's definitely me saying that instance there today, I probably should have waited. But when I spoke with him, he told me, hey, he said, stuff happens like that. And he said not to worry about it. And he said He wasn't even going to bring it up with the stewards. He didn't want it to be investigated or anything. He said it's fine. But even though he was fine with it, I still wanted to throw that out there and say that that was probably not the best way for me to handle it. But that's something minor. That's something minor. And it's not anything to ruin this race, because the rest of the race was absolutely amazing and exhilarating. And I want to share that with you guys right now. You guys are going to love watching this. Enjoy the race. Hopefully I'm lucky and I'm actually starting in the top 3 despite the qualifying going to waste. Okay, I lucked out. But I feel so bad for, like, there's so many people in here that didn't get as lucky as me, and they've just been done wrong. Thank you. Thank you all. Five-second penalty up there. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Give him room. There we go. Whoa! What was that? And he's not waiting. Okay, I'm going to hit up the stewards after this race. He's just going to knock me off the whole track and not wait? Oh my gosh, this is chaos. Wow. Okay, so somebody else hit him into me. Well, whoever caused that, they should have waited. Thank you, Capone. Much appreciated. You are a hero, Capone. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, what is with this race? Watch it give me a penalty for hitting the barrier now. Or ignoring track limits. That's a classic one after you get punted off. And my car is severely damaged too. Lovely. Ah. Okay, my car finally fixed itself.
The race is long. Head down.
That's true, Scott. That's also true, Capone.
To page 1.
Alright, I gotta keep pushing then, Scott. Someone has a penalty up there. Dive bombs, come on. And you're swerving to block me. Dude, what are you doing? That was on you. You swerved 3 times to block me. You swerved 3 times to block me, man. I'm not waiting for that contact. Everywhere I went, you just went there to block me. And you pulled a dive bomb on me too, so... A little bit of contact up there. Oh, wow. Wasn't the best exit. Scott, can you keep me updated on the gap between me and P1 if you could? Every so often.
Easy does it, foot down, head down, soon have this.
Thank you, Capone. Sorry if I'm not being like super active in the chat, guys. I'm just like razor focused. All right, cool, cool. Thank you, Scott.
It's all good, head down, we got this.
Thank you, Capone. Okay, I'm gonna pit on this lap. Change to mediums.
gap to page 1 and page 3.
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Okay, P1 has not done his pit stop, so I should be in the lead after he pit stops. That tells me the guy who was ahead of me before was not fuel saving. Yep, there goes P1 into the pits. And he has low fuel, too. He's not fuel saving at all. This is looking good.
Maintained gap to page 1 and page 3.
10-4, Scott, 10-4. You got it, Capone. That's the goal, that's the goal. We're almost to the midway point, almost.
Penalty free and detours.
Gotcha, 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 roger that. Here we go.
Stronger in middle sector, but you're better in 1 and 3.
Okay, I'll focus on the middle sector then more. Try to be faster through there. Oh, who did? Who did? Was it P2?
Page 2, 3.3 second left.
All right. If this was real racing, I would say I hope he's okay, but he's sitting at home, so. If he bended, I can probably afford to do a little bit more fuel saving then. I don't know.
He saved it but lost a second.
Okay.
He had a 0.5 second gain that lap.
Oh, okay, alright, I gotta push a little bit harder, but he's probably not fuel saving though. But still, I'm gonna push harder.
Then he gave it back.
I'm just gonna keep pushing. That actually is very helpful, Scott. Thank you. Because that's going to help me know when I pit stop how many laps are going to be left.
Red will feel sketch soon.
Yeah, alright, alright. Still got a little bit of life left in them, though.
Maintain 4.5 second lap. Back.
Hey, P2 and P3 are pitting. Let's go.
Golden pits.
All right, so I got a huge gap now. They might be trying to do an undercut though. I don't know. I gotta keep on my toes. Because I don't know what their strategy is.
You just about bring it home.
That's the goal. That's the goal. Let's do this.
They both on cards.
All right, I'm gonna be soon here.
Nothing pressing.
Okay, I'm gonna pit next lap. I won't do it this lap. I'll pit next lap. Actually, you know what? I'll pit this lap. All right, how many laps do we got? Think it's what, like 5? 5 laps? 4? Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. P2 is also in the pits. He just entered. Come on, get out of there. Go. Let's move. Let's move. Go, 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 go. All right, P3 is also in the pits. Here we go. I still got a good gap, it looks like, right?
Massive 20 seconds gap.
All right. Let's bring this home.
Dropping.
Well, it's going to be dropping because I'm on my out lap, that's for sure. And I'm on hards now, so I'm going to be going slower. And they're cold tires.
12 seconds.
Okay.
Still Mason. Four more laps.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's move, let's go.
Back stable.
All right, good, good, good.
1.2.
Wow, things are looking good. I don't have to risk anything then, I just gotta keep it under control. Scott, you are amazing, dude. Thanks for keeping me posted. I can just focus all on the driving. Gotcha, I'll do that after this turn here. All right, fuel 3. That was close.
Short shift. Fuel 4.
Alright, fuel 4. Oh, we got some lap traffic ahead. Hopefully I can, there we go. He's letting me pass.
3 more laps.
Might do fuel 5 then just to be safe for now.
Lap 9.2.
Still looking good.
Just gotta watch fuel.
Alright. How many more laps you said? I should be able to make it, right?
Go 6.
Alright. Fuel map 6.
2 laps. Look out, Lucky Luke, there is a snail signaling for overtaking.
I know who typed that before I even looked at the chat. How's it going, Prime?
Gap. Got a short shift.
Yeah, I'm short shifting now.
Good, good, nice to see you have a good gap to the rest.
Thank you, Prime. Thank you.
Just as it enter red. Shooter.
Alright, got it, Scott.
You won't make it.
Is that good?
6.3.
Oh, no.
Little less. One more lap. Still big gap. Gap increasing.
Increasing. Interesting.
7.2.
He might be having, he's probably in the same situation then. Interesting.
Go on higher gear. This has got me sweating. Pause.
Last lap, guys. Last lap. Uh-oh. Gap's going down, isn't it? All right, focus. I got this.
GL. Low enough.
right, I'm just gonna push in. Push, 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 push.
Lap 3. Zero comma 8. 0,7. Zero comma 6. Lap 2. Zero comma 5.
Prime, please stop.
Stop this.
Oh man. Oh man.
Get in there, Lewis.
All right, that was awesome. Oh, wow. Wow.
That was a joy to watch. Well done.
This
Congratulations, clapping
is
hands.
why I sim race.
Congrats.
Man,
Stressful start but found your flow. GG.
this is why I sim race.
Hello, Luke. Nice job. I love
Thank you, Lionessi. Wow, what a race. That was very rough in the beginning. Very, very chaotic in the first few laps. Near the end of the race, I was getting nervous. Gap was going down and going down and going down. It went from like what, a 20-second gap, and I had to fuel save so much that it got to the point where I could look behind and he was right there. Yeah, Prime, that was, oh my God. Oh, I'm saving a replay of that. Oh. Scott, thank you so much for being my spotter, so to speak, and keeping me updated.
What a race.
Oh.
13 after lap pit stops down to 3.5 at the endish.
Guys, this was my favorite race I've ever done. Wow. One for the record books, guys. One for the record books.